Hi class, welcome to week 6 of your Hospitality Facilities Management class. This week we will be discussing various aspects of public areas, ceilings, walls, furnitures, fixtures, carpets, floors, tubs, toilets, and vanities. We will talk about what they're made of and different ways to clean them. At the end of this week, you'll be able to describe the proper cleaning techniques as they pertain to the areas I just mentioned. We'll get an overview of the cleaning equipment used, an overview of bathroom amenities, and an introduction to handicap accessible requirements. Public areas come in all shapes and sizes. An economy hotel may not have any sort of common area for guests to convene or sit. Typically, they'll only have a small front desk area to check in. There may be an area for complimentary coffee or breakfast if they offer it. They may not even have a public restroom for guests to use. A limited service or select service hotel will have a lobby. It may have a TV. There will be a sitting area. Some may even have a work area for guests who may want to step out of their room to work or meet with a friend or colleague. The public area will have a separate space for breakfast and coffee. Coffee may be served 24 hours as well. There will be a restroom in the lobby for the guests to use. Mid-scale, upper mid-scale, and upscale hotels will have large common areas which will have public restrooms, a seating area in front of a TV or a fireplace. They may even have a bar. There will be a breakfast area and a coffee station, along with separate seating and workstations. They'll likely have a business center, which could be in the lobby or in an office off the lobby. Upper upscale and luxury hotels will have extensive common areas. Their common areas will contain the front desk, the bell services staff or stand, or a closet area if they have that, a concierge desk, as well as a valet parking desk or stand. There may be multiple public restrooms, as well as a coffee shop or cafe and hallways leading to an event space or restaurants. In economy, mid-scale, and upper mid-scale properties, a house person is usually the one responsible for maintaining the public areas. The hotels could have a lobby attendant, but typically in smaller hotels, the house person will handle the public areas along with their other duties. In my last hotel, the front desk was equally responsible for the cleanliness and stocking of public areas. They would assist with tidying up the seating areas, cleaning up and refilling the coffee area, and making sure the front desk was clean. They would also dust the furniture in the lobby and even mop the entrance when it was raining or snowing. In upper upscale, and luxury hotels, you will find that there's a dedicated lobby attendant or team of lobby attendants who are solely responsible for the upkeep of the common areas. In most hotels, especially ones who generate moderate revenue on renting meeting and event space, you will find that the housekeeping department will be responsible for vacuuming and shampooing the hallways, dusting fixtures and some furniture. But the cleaning responsibility of the actual meeting space will fall on the convention services department and their banquet staff. Housekeeping may assign rooms or deep cleaning projects in the meeting and event spaces, but the main upkeep will be the responsibility of the banquet department. What should a hotel owner or builder consider when deciding what type of materials and services they want their building to be constructed of? Starting with flammability considerations, safety is always paramount in a hotel. Building ordinances must be considered and criteria met when deciding what material the walls, ceilings, and floors will be constructed of. Furnishings and materials should be fire resistant. And secondly, acoustical considerations. Acoustical materials are measured by a noise reduction coefficient. This figure will tell a builder how soundproof and sound absorbent a material is. Privacy and quietness are something a guest values, so it's important to ensure quality materials are used. There are different types of surfaces a building can choose from. They each have their own purpose and require specific care. We'll start with painted surfaces. Paint is inexpensive to purchase and easy to apply. It's also easy to clean and easy enough to touch up for serious scuffs. Vinyl surfaces can be used as a wall covering and for ceiling panels. They're applied with a special adhesive that's pre-treated with mildewcide to prevent mold growth. They're easy to clean and they can withstand scrubbing. They also come in a lot of different designs, colors, textures, and patterns. They also last longer than paint. Now, fabric surfaces are considered the most luxurious, expensive, and hard to install. They can also be damaged easily and hard to clean. Stains can be spot treated, however, the fabric will need to be vacuumed regularly. Water cannot be used due to mold growth. Ceilings and walls fall into three categories. Porous surfaces can easily absorb moisture. Non-porous surfaces do not absorb moisture. Semi-porous surfaces are brick and stone. The way the surface is cleaned and what chemical product is used on it will be dependent on the type of surface it is. The goal is to select an all-purpose cleaner that's safe for all surfaces. This will cut down on the number of chemical cleaners the housekeeping manager needs to purchase and the number of chemical supplies the room attendants will need to stock on their carts. Painting the ceilings seems like a logical decision to make to restore the ceiling back to looking clean. However, painting a ceiling is a very labor-intensive task. Furniture would need to be covered and the room would need to be removed from inventory. Not everyone is a skilled painter. If the maintenance staff is unable to handle such a large task, it may need to be outsourced to a professional painter, which can get pricey. All painting will do is cover up the dirt. The ceiling should be routinely dusted using a dusting extender and vents should be checked and cleaned frequently. Furniture will need to be part of the house person or lobby attendant or even the front desk's daily checklist. Even furniture in public areas is at risk for staining and wear and tear. At the minimum, upholstery and carpets in the public areas should be shampooed every 6 months. Furniture with upholstery will need to be spot cleaned in between deep cleanings. Furniture should be cleaned with the appropriate cleaning solution. Each piece of furniture will come with care instructions and will be marked with the appropriate cleaner to use. The visual appeal of a hotel is set by the appearance of the carpet or the flooring. The first thing that I look at when I walk into any hotel room is the floor. It doesn't matter if it's carpet or hard floor. I'm looking for hair, scuffs, and dust from a previous guest. I almost always find hair, even in the nicest hotels. Carpet has its purpose, but I think you'll find throughout your career in the hotel industry that newly constructed hotels and hotels undergoing expensive renovations are opting to replace carpeting with hard flooring. There are commercial grade carpets that are beautiful, durable, eco-friendly, and stain resistant to a point. Carpet does have its benefits. Carpeting acts as padding and absorbs and reduces noise in the hallways and guest rooms. Carpet prevents slipping. Carpet provides insulation and keeps rooms warmer. Some might argue that carpet makes them feel more cozy and at home. Carpet can also have its own set of problems. The carpet can become distorted or frayed and it looks worn. While shading makes the carpet look freshly vacuumed, it does make the carpet look like the colors are different, and some may not prefer this look. General wear and tear will cause carpet coloring to fade. Wicking can be caused from water. Mildew can form under the padding. Shedding and piling can occur when carpet is not vacuumed or cleaned properly or frequently. Carpet can carry an odor, especially if it's older. Carpet holds allergens and is not ideal for pet-friendly rooms. Carpet is comprised of 3 layers. The first layer is called the face or the pile. This is the part of the carpet that you actually walk on. It can be made of synthetic fibers, yarns, natural fibers, or a blend of each. The durability, texture retention, and serviceability of the carpet will depend on the density, height, twist, and weave. Primary backing is what the face attaches to keep the fiber in place. The primary backing is typically made of jute or a polypropylene. Jute is durable and resilient, but it can mildew. Polypropylene has the same qualities as jute, but it's mildew resistant. Secondary backing isn't found on every carpet. A secondary backing is laminated to the primary backing to provide additional stability and a more secure installation. Carpet can be installed over a pad. The pad provides a cushion and comes in a variety of thicknesses to suit comfort level. A low quality pad can reduce the life of the carpet and won't be as insulating or absorb sound as well. High quality pad will help keep the carpet in place and is ideal for areas where there won't be heavy items rolled over it. If the carpet, for example, is in a hallway where there will be a lot of traffic and heavy equipment, a thinner pad would be best to keep the carpet stable. Carpet can also be installed without a pad and glued directly to the floor. Part of carpet care will be inspecting daily and treating any spots as they are found. The housekeeping manager will create a standard operating procedure for how to treat spots based on the material they're made from and the type of stain. Proper equipment to clean the carpet and flooring is key. Carpets are vacuumed at least once a day, and maybe even more in some hotels or during times of high occupancy. Believe it or not, there are a variety of vacuums to choose from and should be chosen based on the type of carpet the hotel has installed. Beater bar vacuums use a rotating bar to agitate the carpet and loosen dirt. They're best used for carpets that have a pad underneath. Brush vacuums agitate the carpet with a brush and are best used for carpeting that does not have a pad and is glued to the floor. Pile lifter vacuums have a strong suction and a separate brush motor that helps restore crushed carpet pile. Commercial vacuums come in all shapes and sizes. They can be carried as a backpack, upright, a canister, or mounted. Each type has a purpose and works best for a certain type of carpeting. You can review more about the motor types and what works best for the carpet type in your book. A wet vacuum is another purchase consideration the housekeeping manager will need to make. A wet vac is used to pick up water and can be used on carpet and hard flooring, whereas a wet extractor can clean up water but also spray water to the floor. A wet extractor can rinse and vacuum. They can be used in guest rooms and common areas. They'll typically contain a refillable water tank and don't require any additional hosing to hook up to an outside water source. A rotary floor machine is another investment consideration the housekeeping manager will need to make. These can be great pieces of equipment for deep cleaning purposes. They're designed with both brushes and pads that are interchangeable and can be used on hard floors and carpets. Appropriate training and knowledge on the use, pads, and chemicals to be used are imperative to using this machine correctly. The housekeeping manager will be responsible for developing a cleaning schedule for the carpet and floor areas. The most efficient cleaning schedules will be based on the amount of traffic the area experiences. Focus areas should always be high traffic areas, track off areas, and funnel areas. Track off areas are areas that are directly in front of a door or a major entrance. Funnel areas are the narrow space where traffic convenes, such as in front of an elevator, ice machine, or vending machine. One suggestion is to create a schedule and to color code high traffic areas on a map of the hotel. Those areas will need to be assigned a cleaning frequency. A schedule can then be created by month, and the responsibility or task will be assigned to the houseperson, lobby attendant, or housekeeper. The benefits of creating a monthly schedule of deep cleaning will help the housekeeping manager forecast and budget their labor expenses. Frequent cleaning and monitoring will also prevent major problems of the carpet and extend its life. The term hard floor is used to describe a floor other than carpet. Some would argue that there are some disadvantages of having a hard floor in a hotel. For one, they do not absorb noise as carpet and padding does. They're harder, hence the term hard floor. They can be slippier, and they provide less insulation. But on the flip side, they do have some advantages. And if you ask me, the advantages outweigh the disadvantage. They're more durable than carpeting. Hard floors are more sanitary, and they can be sanitized easily after each guest. They're better for people with allergies. They're much better for pet-friendly rooms. They do not stain, at least not easily. They give the appearance that the room is larger and cleaner, and they can still be decorated with rugs that can be washed. Hard flooring comes in a variety of materials, all of which have a different purpose and require different cleaning. Vinyl flooring can be waxed or unwaxed. A hotel would choose a waxed vinyl flooring to protect it against heavy soiling. An asphalt floor will be decay and mildew proof, stain and fire resistant. Asphalt floors are generally durable and resist moisture, but they can chip and crack, especially if they're not installed correctly. Asphalt is also inexpensive. A rubber floor can be natural or synthetic. It's resilient and absorbs sound well. Rubber is durable and provides good traction, but it can be damaged by oil, grease, high heat, and certain cleaners. Linoleum, probably the most popular one, can be made from linseed oil, ground cork, or wood, mineral fillers, and resins. Linoleum is the least expensive flooring option, moderate resilient, and easy to install. Wood floors are porous and absorbent, and they are very susceptible to water damage. Wood flooring is beautiful but requires specific care. Wood flooring will need to be properly installed, sealed, and finished to maintain its durability. Another type of hard flooring are those made from natural stone or clay. These are going to be the most durable floor type, but are also the least resilient. These types include concrete, which is mostly found in the utility area or laundry room, parking areas, garages, and trade show areas. Concrete can be made to look beautiful and professional. They can be painted and sealed. Marble and terrazzo are another type of crystallized limestone and come in many different colors and patterns. Marble is durable but can stain easily. Both types are porous and require specific care to maintain their appearance and durability. The hotel I worked in previously had marble vanities in the guest room, in their bathrooms. They were badly stained from water puddling from guest use and housekeepers using the incorrect cleaning chemicals. The marble was light champagne color with specks of black. Over time, the areas near the faucet became stained and dark from water puddling. There isn't a way to repair this. A good way to avoid long-term guest damage is to equip the bathroom with large soap trays and hooks to hang their towels. This way the area can stay dry rather than wet, although this is going to be dependent on guest behavior and their ability to also care for the vanity. Caring for hard floors is similar to carpeting. The proper chemicals and equipment need to be used. A frequency and deep cleaning schedule will need to be created, especially for the high traffic areas. Mopping will need to be done daily. Mop heads come in a variety of materials. They should be soaked in hot water for 30 minutes before their first use. Mops with flat microfiber pads are another option. This is what I used in my hotel and what I preferred the most. They come in various sizes. We had a really large one that attached a large dry microfiber pad, which is great for picking up dust and also making piles of dirt similar to sweeping. A wet microfiber pad can be used for mopping purposes. The pads can be washed and used again, and they're very inexpensive. Mostly I preferred this option because of the sanitary qualities. All too often I would come across a mop that needed its head replaced. It was wet, smelly, and black. Cleaning and filling the mop buckets was a big task that took a lot of time. In addition to daily mopping, buffing, burnishing, stripping, refinishing are other care techniques that are important to schedule in order to maintain the quality and appearance on the floor. Just as the appearance of the carpet and flooring is a determining factor for the cleanliness of a guest room, so is the guest bathroom. Increasing trends in luxury bathroom designs have challenged the housekeeping manager to provide new ways of cleaning and keeping the bathroom sparkly and looking new. Hotels are seeking to design and construct better and more beautiful bathrooms. This includes an enhancement to the bathroom amenities offered to the guests. Some common guest complaints about the bathroom can include the bathroom being too small, the mirror and lighting not being adequate for doing one's hair or makeup, a lack of bathroom amenities such as a cheap blow dryer and low quality soaps and lotion, small showers with too low of a shower head for folks that are taller, low water pressure or water that isn't hot enough or takes too long to get hot, stained or dirty shower curtains, the fact that the bathroom has a tub, mold or cracked tile and grout. The list can go on. Bathtubs are typically made from enameled cast iron or acrylic. Acrylic tubs are reinforced with fiberglass and come in tub shower combinations. Ceramic tile is typically used around the cast iron tub and in the shower wall. Other considerations when selecting the tub or shower material type include mold, mildew, and slip resistance. Some can be designed with non-skid bottoms, but when they're not cleaned properly, they can discolor. And if they are cleaned with the wrong chemical, they can wear quickly. Rubber non-slip mats are another option, but they require cleaning, frequent replacement, and can mold and stain if not cleaned as frequently as they should be. This also increases the housekeeping manager's chemical expense, and the mats take up extra space in storage on the housekeeping carts. Toilets are made from vitreous china. Bowl size is an important selection decision. A bowl too large can take up too much space in the bathroom. And if a bowl is too small, the guest might not like that either. Low flow toilets are typically required based on building codes and often preferred by owners due to their water savings ability. A vanity includes the bathroom countertop, and they can be made of marble or a synthetic material such as acrylic, polymers, or a combination of both, or granite. Remember what I told you about the staining on the marble. Synthetics will be easier to care for and easier to repair when scratches occur. Marble, on the other hand, is much more costly, not as durable, and cannot be repaired. Granite is another material developers are turning to. It can be costly, but it's durable. As for aesthetic, designers are looking for trendy neutral colors that will provide a clean appearance to the bathroom. Like so, countertops are also being designed with open storage underneath. This allows for the countertop to be cleared and appear clean and organized. The fixtures chosen in the design of a bathroom often meet the aesthetic of the hotel's overall design and will require cleaning and polishing. Lighting and quiet venting is another facet of bathroom design that is now given a lot of attention. Lighting and the ability to turn on some lights and not others has become very popular in updated bathrooms. Venting is also important to prevent mold growth from excessive humidity, but also help with the movement of airflow. What amenities are available in a bathroom will be dependent on a lot of factors. For one, if the hotel is a franchise or part of a big brand, they are required to meet certain amenity standards. They will need to provide the soap brand and the type of soaps or lotions that are required by the brand standards. Secondly, with the COVID-19 pandemic, we are seeing brand standards becoming more flexible to combat the rising costs of doing business, inflation, and supply chain shortages. Now, some brands, particularly in the economy and mid-scale chain segment, are allowing hotel owners and managers to decide whether they want to offer only some bathroom amenities such as shampoo and soap, or maybe just soap, or maybe a combination shampoo and conditioner. Or perhaps they are now allowed to opt to not offer anything in the bathroom except hand soap. Or maybe the guest will need to request soap from the front desk rather than housekeeping placing it in the room. On the opposite end, we are seeing upper scale and upper upscale hotels add more bathroom amenities that are spa-like and include additional amenities such as skin and hair care products and upgraded equipment such as Dyson hair dryers. On to handicap accessibility. The Americans with Disability Act requires that hotels make a certain percentage of their rooms handicap accessible. This includes making the bathroom accessible and safe for guests with disabilities, even disabilities that aren't visible. Your book provides the details on how many accessible rooms are required per hotel based on the number of rooms they have in inventory. You can see it down here as well on the slide. Of course, the hotel industry needs to be inclusive to all people. They also need to protect themselves from lawsuits and ensure that all guests are given a safe and properly equipped guest room. Okay, well, that concludes week 6 presentation. You have a quiz this week. You will answer the questions in Blackboard, and the quiz will be based on weeks 1 through 6, the material that you've learned. You can use any resources you'd like, your book, the presentations. Remember, all of the PowerPoint presentations are in Blackboard for each week, so you are able to download them and use the notes section. Whatever resources you have been provided, you're welcome to use those for the quiz. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week.